Welcome in to Ep.Zero of the HomePod Office. I'm Bobby. He's Brandon. You may recognize us from Pucks Out Podcast, the Fantasy Goons. This is our new venture that we're going to quickly introduce ourselves, the show. Like I said, this is HomePod Office. We're talking all things HBO, the miniseries, shows, movies, you name it. We're talking about it.
Executives, people on the board, the artists, the makeup folk.
For years, whether it's been Game of Thrones or The Wire or now House of the Dragon, some of the best TV is from HBO. Listen, we don't want to be shills for HBO,
Bobby, hold on. HBO it's more than TV. Okay, so don't lump it in. What was their old catchphrase? It's like not TV. It's I'm gonna. I think that was it. I think that was
it. But yeah, so just a quick introduction to the show. Listen, we are obviously the biggest thing in the world right now. If you're watching this in the future, it is what is it? It is September 5th, 2022.
Labor Day.
And right now, the biggest thing in the world, it's Labor Day in 2022. The biggest thing going on now is House of the Dragon. We're starting off with House of the Dragon. Right around, a little bit after this releases, you can catch our episode 1 with guest star Zach McCann talking all about episodes 1 and 2. We're going to try and always have a guest on because, people hear a lot of just us, whether it's Pucks Out Podcast or even the Fantasy Games, even with Davey there. Like, we hear each other talk a lot. So we're gonna.
I don't hear you talk at all. I mean, to be fair,
we hear. We don't listen.
Other people hear us babbling about. Hey, but by the way, the phrase is it's not TV, it's HBO, and so I feel like that's perfect for HBO. Yeah, super excited about this. After I don't think we've talked really any Game of Thrones on the main podcast.
Yeah, because the main kind of ended, before we started, kind of, and then obviously we don't want to give too many spoilers on a week-to-week show.
Well, and so, we kind of soured a little bit towards the end. Kind of didn't go the way we wanted. I feel like they can go a whole different route for House of the Dragon. I'm extremely interested in this history, in this aspect, in this time frame. So I think it's a perfect show to kind of kick off our HomePod office.
Yeah. So for the time being, you can find the show on the Pucks Out Podcast channel and YouTube page. Eventually, we are going to get its own link, its own page. It's going to have its own thing. It's going to be a separate show. But for the time being, it will be mooching off Pucks Out Podcast until we get the infrastructure set up for that. If you guys have any shows that you want to suggest that we watch, that we talk about, miniseries, movies, put it in the comments, send it to us, hit us up on Twitter, Instagram, whatever.
Want to clarify?
And let us know.
Want to clarify for folks out there that it can't just be something that's on HBO. It has to be an HBO original.
Yeah, I know HBO Max has kind of muddied the waters a little bit.
It's got to be an HBO Max or an HBO original. Which kind of excludes a lot of movies, which I think is good for us. I feel like we have a hard time cranking through some movies that may be on there.
Yeah.
So even if it's exclusively aired on, on Max or something like that, maybe we can kind of delve into the water. But for now, we're gonna try to stick to some of the shows. And I mean, there's so many. I don't think that we'll ever get caught. I don't think we're ever going to be caught up where we're just waiting on HBO shows to come out. Like, all right, well, we've gone through the gambit.
But yeah, so once again, super excited to start this journey down HomePod Office. Hope you all join us on this journey. For Brandon, I'm Bobby, and we'll see you at episode 1.
Peace.